Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. I am Tom, or Thomas, or LAWD, or as I've been called worse like, so it is what it is. I want to introduce you to a brand new vlog series that I'm starting. That, it's going to cover dividends, obviously. It's going to cover news that doesn't fall into the category of a portfolio update or just stock news in general. We'll hopefully be continuing that series as well. I want just a good diversification, and in this series I want you to get to know me. I get to know some of you a wee bit better. You can ask me questions in the comments section. I'll answer them in the next video. That's kind of the thing I'm going for, but this is an introduction channel, or an introduction to the channel regardless. So where do I start? Well, I'm 24 years of age. I live in Northern Ireland, which is still part of the UK for anyone that doesn't know the geography of it. There's some major politics and lots of questions and all, but listen, I'm not here to answer that. I am here for dividend videos. Where did it all begin? I spoke to my friends and family and tortured them. Yes, just completely tortured them with an overburdens of information regarding dividends and how crazy it would be that I would have money in a savings account. Not that I ever diss savings. I believe there is a place for like a rainy day fund or whatnot. But inflation's been rising lately. Everyone knows that. And the more I read into it, I've been researching dividends I've been interested in stocks and shares for at least since I was like 16, 17, since I started business studies in school. And it's kind of evolved over time. I have lots of stories as to my start of my investing journey in companies I wish I'd bought, and I've everything from crypto to stocks to the stories are numerous, so we'll be covering plenty of them in future episodes. This one I mainly just want to get a wee foundation going, so you know what's happening in this channel, what we're doing, and going forward, because a lot of you are brand new, and the channel welcome trailer, I can't even remember what I said on it, so yeah, these are completely unscripted. I've tried to do this video 3 times, been interrupted by a phone call. It's been interrupted by plenty of stuff. And when I've come back to do this video, I can't remember what I said. So I had to start from scratch. And I just want to say, firstly, thanks for, all my family and friends that supported me in starting this channel. They had to endure quite a lot of my chit chat about dividends, hours on end. Yous all know who yous are, and if you watch this video, even more fair play to you. You think you got enough of me in person. But yes, and then of course I need to extend the thanks to over 307 of yous. Well, 306. One of them's definitely my mum. Thanks for that. Cheers. That was the second video I tried to. I just started hoovering upstairs. I was like, serious? she didn't know I was recording, to be fair. I normally say, give a wee heads up. I'm not one of them people. It's like, Mom, what are you doing? I try to not. When you are recording, you do get yourself into a certain mindset and all, and I do still live at home. There has been a global pandemic. I haven't really went anywhere. Instead, I've been trying different things. I've tried a few online businesses. I've tried plenty of things. I've went through 2 job changes working for the family business, and it's definitely been a journey. Now, I hope that this vlog doesn't end up being like half an hour. I don't think it will be. And as I said, most of these videos completely unscripted, except this one, where it's not scripted whatsoever, but there is at least 6 bullet points that I need to get through, because if I don't get through, I'll lose track of what I'm talking about, and I'll just go off into the abyss. May do a live stream someday where, answer questions from you live, and we could have a wee in-depth discussion. That'd be pretty cool. I was contemplating starting this as a live stream, but to be perfectly honest, I want this as just a baseline. I don't know if it will replace the channel trailer. As I said, I don't really remember what I said in that in particular. But let's go through. So I just want to tell you the origins of how this started. As I said, I was torturing family and friends, and I would say about February time was probably the first peak of my interest in dividend growth investing. Now, I'm familiar with stocks and shares, and I'm very familiar in you buy a stock at a low price, you sell a stock at a high price, you make a profit. That's capital gains. That's brilliant. However, when I found out about dividend growth investing, so you invest in a company that pays a dividend, but it's a growing dividend. You buy more of that stock over time. The dividend grows, it snowballs. Dividend Data was actually one of the first channels that I ended up watching. And when I used to go to the gym a lot more frequently, I'd listen to his videos where he did company, like he would look over companies, their dividend yield, financial performance, similar vein to what I do. Now, what I found was, in particular, there was no one that did just separate companies for the UK. I'm sorry if there is a YouTuber out there that does dividend investing for the UK and they do specific companies. I know everyone breaks down companies and looks really into them. And I thank you so much to a lot of the dividend community. You're a brilliant community. One of the best communities I've ever been part of. So supportive from creators that I've even been watching before I started this channel. So the likes of, well, I haven't heard from Dividend Data, but he is there. I think he's got about 100,000 subs. I've watched him. I watched countless general finance channels. In terms of the specifics for dividends, I would say the likes of the Compound Investor, Haley, and a few. There are a few others that I was watching. In order to give them a wee bit of a platform even on this channel, because I do want to promote what they do, because they do fantastic work. The video editing, the process they must go through to make those amazing videos is fantastic. I'm it's a bit more rough and ready in this channel. I do all my research prior and would just hit the road running. There's no script, no nothing. Now, will it change in the future for specific videos? Maybe, but I love the on-the-fly commentary that I provide. I am far better just talking and continuously going on. I believe it makes better conversation, better everything. And, well, the stats speak for themselves. I'm sitting in the Pages Analytics. I haven't even addressed anything on the screen right now. I may as well have done the whole, you've seen just me in the background, but then you just see the green screen. So I didn't think that would make for a totally interesting thing. So I do need to talk about this. But yeah, as for all those other creators, thank you so much for the work you do, and you've helped me so much in finding new companies and given me a bit of the courage to start in ideas to what I would want to do and whatnot. And you have been commenting the videos, and yeah, thanks to yous, and thanks to all to the 307 subs. As I was saying, I couldn't have really got it here. Your likes, your comments. There's a lot of names I want to address that have just gave me a plethora, just a mountain of companies to look into, which is just fantastic. Now, I do want to point out that I started the channel in February, but I think I just did the logo. I didn't even decide, I was like, green, probably the best color for this. And then I started on the 1st of July is actually the day the channel really started. So that will be the channel's birthday, will be the 1st of July. Because on June, I think I just watched the video back to myself to make sure the audio was all good. And that means that being the 26th of August today, we are just shy of 2 months old. We've hit 307 subs and we've over 10,000 views and nearly 856 hours watched. I can't express how mad that is. That is crazy. Like we all hope if you start YouTube, a lot of yous that maybe have done a channel, you have expectations. My expectations got completely smashed in the first 8 days. I think I nearly got like 500 views in 8 days, and I was over the moon, really happy about it. And I just enjoyed doing it. I think it really, really showed. And then I started my Dividend UK portfolio, because it was something that, a lot of fellow creators do a portfolio. And I thought, you know what? I want one from scratch. I want to go in with a normal amount, because I didn't see a lot of people that, started from absolute scratch. A lot of people would start 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 300,000, a million. There's a lot of creators that across the board in that one, absolutely fantastic, and fair play to all of them. But I wanted to start from zero. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start from zero, and we'll just go about, my thoughts and my decisions as to where I start off, get a good foundation to keep investing. Plus, what an interesting time to be started, eh? We've got well, say interesting. I know it is quite hard for an awful lot of people. Between inflation, I don't want to sound down on the topic here, but between inflation and everything that's going on in the world, it's not looking great. We thought we got out of the pandemic scot-free, and it hasn't worked out like that. I was hoping for some golden age of prosperity. Maybe I was a super optimist, but here I am, continuing to do dividends. It is going to be a challenge. There is going to be an uphill battle on the investing side because I don't know what's happening. And I think in a sense, the good news is it's a low baseline that I've started on. So I have so much potential. The market goes up, market goes down, I'll be buying in. We are currently sitting in the red on the portfolio, which again, for dividend investing, sitting in the red's not a bad thing. As long as the companies are still generating good cash flow, good dividends and good dividend growth, I'm all for investing when I'm in the red, because then I can buy even more shares. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I do like that saying. I really, really like that saying. And we're going to continue to do so. Now, I do want to point out that there has been some video changes on the channel. So let me show you what I was doing. Originally, I had a video called the Trainwreck Portfolio. A few of you may subscribe because you remember seeing that portfolio. It was 10, I don't want to say really bad companies, but companies I personally would never, ever invest in. They were really, really down. Then I changed it to the down but not out portfolio. Now, I've unlisted both the videos. They do exist and they will probably be in a playlist if anyone wanted to see them. But to me, it wasn't a true reflection of my investing tactics. It was more for entertainment. And see, to be honest, I'm going to entertain in loads of other ways. But throwing my money at potentially wasteful things like there you go, Cineworld was one of the shares that completely collapsed in the portfolio. That's near dangerous. I wouldn't even want to encourage trying that. It's akin to gambling, betting on a company that is really, really at rock bottom. So I didn't really want to encourage that so much. And you look at what I stick at. I'm a dividend growth investor. At the end of the day, that's my favorite thing. So it makes sense that I continue to concentrate on my UK dividend portfolio, then the US one. We will be expanding to the US. There will be plenty of US dividend stock videos. I hope to ramp up everything. At the moment, what will I be providing you with? You'll be getting exactly one video a day. Usually a UK dividend stock. The list that I have to get through will get me to Christmas, which is brilliant. With that said, I have unlisted them, and the money has actually been reinvested from those companies into my first stock for my UK or my US dividend portfolio. It's actually TRO. If anyone's ticker symbol TROW, finance management company. Very, very good dividend growth stock. Love them. They're actually currently at a really nice price to buy into, so I picked up 2 shares of it, and I'll obviously be talking about that in a further vlog. Now, in terms of news today, we've got Royal Mail. That's something I just want to discuss. I obviously have shares in Royal Mail. They are 50% down from their high in June of last year. Dividend yield of 6.12%. Very good stock, but they have obviously a collapse in share price over the last year, and they have went on strike. Employees went on strike due to pay. Listen, I'm all for, in this climate, I believe that they're very hard workers of a fantastic company, and I hope they do get a raise. Now, founder Henry VIII. There you go. You learn something new every day, don't you? Even though I've invested in it, that was pretty cool to find out. Now, yes, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. I wanted to give him a thanks. I wanted to talk a wee bit about the channel, where it came from. And I want to continue doing UK dividend stocks. I believe the way I'm doing it, it is based similar to the way Dividend Data was doing his videos, except I don't do as much editing. I can't edit to save my life. If anyone has noticed the way the videos are all made, like I can pause the video, and that's it. I've tried editing, I've tried watching tutorials. I can't pick it up. It's really, really difficult. Now, into the future, who knows? I might try my hand at it again, and I might be able to, but that is definitely a shortfall. Thumbnail game. A lot of you may have started off and seen that, is it the next page? these were the starting thumbnails right here. Now, I loved them. I thought they were good. You know, they matched the colour to the logo, and, you know, I had such a good idea behind them. But what I wanted to give you was a really crisp thumbnail with the dividend yield. I wanted a nice wee border, I wanted a nice colouring, everything, subtle off-white branding with a dividend. And then that's actually a running joke between me and a good friend of mine. But wanted the company logo, and I achieved all of that, and I'm very, very happy with the current thumbnail. I do need to change. I think there's about 10 videos left to do. Now, a lot of these videos do sit around the 4 to 9 minute mark. I may end up going back and redoing them because of all the new resources and the more in-depth I've decided to go on a lot of the companies. I couldn't even do a top favourites. I love them all. They're in my own portfolio. I love all the companies, but to be honest, every video I've done, there's not a company that has kind of unimpressed me. They're all such amazing companies. Obviously, they need to be good companies to make it to where they are. And everyone's divided on a lot of companies, but you know what? They're fantastic. One of my favourite pickups recently is Greggs sausage rolls. I went to Primark. I spent about 50 or 60 pound. Got all the Greggs gear. I'm currently in Greggs shorts. I got the hoodie. I got everything. I'm not wearing a hoodie right now because it's way too warm in this room to do that. But yeah, final wee closing point is, if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them in the next vlog that I do, which again should be, I'd say, in maybe a week's time. I might aim to do that, and I'll use this video in particular. Although if I do see a question that I really want to address in any of the other videos, of course it may be through end of the vlog. Can't guarantee I'll do absolutely every single one of them, and if I can't do them, I will obviously make the effort to try and respond via comment. I love waking up every day, and in the morning and at my break at work, I do respond to every comment that I can. So far, I've responded to every single comment that wasn't a bot or one of those spammy things. So yeah, we are. It's looking well. You know, let me know also if you have any improvements or things that you really want to see, or, you know, obviously I'm going to plug that I do have a gaming channel where I just do Let's Plays and guides. And then I've got another channel where I do guides for Skyrim and Fallout. It's my primary channel. It's where I started on YouTube. And I absolutely love that channel. I love all three channels, and I'm trying to give them all the love. Most of the love has went to LAWD Fests, but now that I've got a good rhythm, you're looking at a video a day and at minimum, and portfolio updates and stock news and whatnot, and now these vlogs. So I've four categories now that we're looking after. Soon there will obviously be the US dividend stock videos and the US dividend portfolio. So look forward to that. And yeah, thank you if you've made it this far. Fair play. And let me know any questions in the comment section below. See you all in the next episode. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, see you later.